welcome back. Today we're gonna go through all of my fave spots on the North Fork of Long Island, especially for fall activities. So we're gonna go through wineries, cideries, activities, things to do, places to go, food to eat, all that good stuff. If you're new here, my name is Taylor Ray. I talk about all things about being a Brooklyn-based actor, athlete, and activist. Click that subscribe button. Let's get into it. So we have a family house in Orient. We absolutely love going to the North Fork. Let's start it out by going through some of my favorite wineries. So this one's Kontokosta. We're wine club members at Kontokosta, which is awesome because they have a awesome little members only spot right there on the second floor. You can see it. They also just have some amazing seating, both indoor and outdoor. I love their wines. The Anemometer White is one of my faves. They also had a special collaboration with Sparkling Pointe this year and had a sparkling wine that was delicious. We're also going to talk about Sparkling Pointe a little bit later. So you can see just lots of open space, beautiful open windows. Let's take a look outside. So this outside space, you can grab some food at Kontokosta, bring it outside. You can cozy on up with a jacket as it gets cooler out. Just so beautiful, so much open space. Also probably awesome for a private event. So they're still using some plastic right now for COVID safety. We love being safe, so all good. We just poured our tasting into our glass and then kind of rinsed it out with water in between. So much fun. I love a tasting. If you walk all the way down, all the way through the lawn to the end, you come up to this beautiful waterfront. You can just see the water. It looks amazing. It's definitely not something you want to try to go down into. You're not swimming in this water, but it's a really great view. And you can see, looking back on up, that is the winery up on the top of this little hill. And I'm just living my best life, drinking a field blend and loving it. Next up is Sparkling Pointe. We're also wine club members at Sparkling Pointe. We especially wanted to do this because we want to use some of the sparkling wine for our wedding. We also did a tasting here. They have two tastings. There's one that's a little bit more sweet and fruity, and one that's a little bit more classic and dry. So I tend to do the sweeter one. Richard tends to do the more classic dry one. The inside of the winery is also beautiful. They take a lot of inspiration from Brazil. They love the culture. They love the art. We've met the owners a couple times, and they also have a house in Brazil, so they use a lot of Brazilian artists for the artwork inside, which you can see. This is just some of the grapes. I have no idea how winemaking works. I'm not even gonna lie to you, so I can tell you nothing about this, except that it's nice to grab your glass and go for a walk in between the vines. This is just another little indoor area. Sparkling Pointe, truly one of my faves. Let's switch gears and focus more on some fall activities. So this is Harbes Orchard. Now, Harbes has a bunch of different locations on the North Fork, ones that cater more to kids and families. They have a winery. They have another location that's mostly just fruits and vegetables. They have tons of different locations. This one is Harbes Orchard, and I highly recommend this one because it has both apple picking and pumpkin picking. It also has, I forget what it's called, like the apple trolley or something, but it's kind of like a hayride vibe, which is included with your apple picking. Super fun. They also have corn mazes here. I love Harbes, and we came first thing in the morning when they opened. It can get super, super busy. Definitely recommend either the very beginning of September, middle of September, or the very end of October. This was the corn maze. It was actually our first time doing this, even though we've been here a couple times. This was just super fun. The staff was hilarious. And then we got some pumpkins. Gotta love it. Next up is Woodside Orchards. Now, Woodside Orchards is open year-round, but I think when you think of fall, you definitely think of cider. They also have apple picking here, which we've done once before, and their apple cider donuts cannot be beat. Like, literally no competition. 10 out of 10. They make them fresh. We did a tasting here, and the cinnamon is good, the classic sweet is good. Those are some of my faves, but they also have different kind of infusions. They had an apricot. They always have different flavors. Look at the donuts. they're giving crispy, they're giving sugary, they're giving everything you want. They have tons of outdoor seating, they have a little bit of indoor seating, and just a very, very fun cidery. So much awesome open space and just delicious cider. Next up, we're gonna take it to Greenport Brewery. Greenport Brewery, they have two locations, one that's in Greenport and one that's in Peconic. So this is the larger and newer location in Peconic. Love Greenport Brewery. I'm not a big beer kind of gal, but they always have different flavors and different infusions. I don't even know how beers are made and if infusions is the right word, but you know what I'm saying. So I went for one that had kind of some passion fruit vibes. They always have different things, and they have fun decorations because it is Halloween. They always have live music, and it's also super family friendly, which is very cool. Stopping at some local farm stands is always also great. In the summer, in the spring, they have fresh fruit and vegetables. And in the fall, of course, they got pumpkins and all that good stuff. We found some super cute pumpkins to paint here. Now, North Fork Fish Market, absolutely gotta go. They have fresh seafood. You can just buy your seafood here, but they also have a restaurant where you can get seafood, eat it there, or get it to go. So good, so fresh. You know, we mostly eat plant-based, but we do throw ourselves into that pescatarian life every once in a while. So this was the occasion to do it. Love North Fork Fish Market. Hellenic Snack Stand, it's a little bit closer to Orient, so further down, but really good food and great outdoor seating. They also have fire pits at night. Finally, I gotta mention 1943 Pizza. They have this outdoor seating, that's kind of their main entrance, but they also have Brix Rye. It's almost like a little secret entrance where they have amazing cocktails and more of like a nighttime, cool New York vibe. Overall, Greenport is just a beautiful town, so if you're going to the North Fork, you gotta walk around Greenport. It has so much to offer. See you next time.